Yep, I did it. I left the United States and I moved to rural Colombia, and this is my digital diary. Luna loves to sleep outside my door, so every morning when I wake up, she greets me with some stretchies and kisses, and in return, I give her some belly rubs. I finally woke up early enough to make it to yoga. Most of the time, I honestly sleep in, but finally this morning, I decided to go. Sometimes I debate if I want to go somewhere or stay home, but usually when I end up going, I don't regret going. And this was one of those moments. My body desperately needed to do yoga, which is a big part of why I even left in the first place. So welcome to page 1, getting my mind right because America got me up. So I've been living here for about 2 months now, and the garden is really my happy place. Although sometimes I'm getting bitten up by mosquitoes, it really is the place where I can just let my thoughts run free as I'm digging through the ground, planting, or picking herbs. I really feel like there's no wall or blockage. I can kind of just be free when I'm out there, especially with Luna and Matthias keeping me company. Oh my god. I thought that was a snake. Ciao. Ciao. Just because I'm not a city girl anymore, I quickly realized that I'm still deathly afraid of snakes, iguanas, spiders, and all of the sorts of creatures that I have found while eco-living. There are literally so many weeds that have grown out here since the gardener left, and it's starting to suffocate some of the plants. I literally don't even know where to start. There are so many. Like, it's gonna take days to pick up most of the weeds that have that have grown since he left. But right now, I'm just making some aromática, is how Colombians would call it. And one time for breakfast, they were boiling this over the stove, and they gave me some of this, and I was like, what is this heavenly, godly drink that you just gave me? And they're like, yeah, it's just all pretty much herbs that we got from the garden. You can make it yourself if you want. And I was like, absolutely, I'm gonna make it myself. So they taught me how to make it, and they added just a little bit of panela to make it sweet, and it tastes literally divine. So let's make some right now. So I did it. I left the United States and I moved to rural Colombia. And I cannot believe, I still cannot believe. Oof, ciao. Honestly, this really was the best decision that I've made in my life. A lot of people, like my friends and family watching, probably wondering, when are you coming back to the United States? Like, are you going to go back to school? And all of these things. And honestly, I don't plan on ever going back to the United States, and I'm looking for ways to actually change my citizenship. I haven't chosen Colombia as my permanent country because I still want to travel and experience other countries and ways of eco-living. I do know, though, 100% that eco-living is my preference of choice. I am not a city girl. I don't like living in the city. I was born and raised in New York, and I've lived in Brooklyn for a little bit of time while I was going to school. And I just realized it's just not my forte. Like, I'm not feeling city life at all. Like, eco life is for me, my peace of mind, my joy. The fact that I get to be in the garden every day. Oh my gosh, it's raining. Is it raining? It's raining. So this is eco living, where it suddenly rains really hard for like 20 minutes a day. And it just so happened to be at the time that I'm filming. So we'll come back to this, but I'm going to tell you guys a little bit later of why I chose to leave the United States, and specifically why I chose to live in Colombia. But since it's so hot right now and it's raining at the same time, I feel like I'm just going to go down to the river, honestly, because I'm sweating like crap. I was pulling up a lot of weeds today, but yeah, I'm hot as shit. So I'm gonna go down to the river now. So it looks like the current is super freaking strong today. And I don't know why, because it didn't rain last night. But Luna and Matthias are having a ball getting in that water, but I am not trying to get swept away and not found. And I'm by myself. So I think I'm going to find another part of the river, like a lazier part. Hi, guys. Whee! Don't knock over my camera, please. Yeah, they're having the time of their life in the water right now. But this current is a little too strong for my comfort. So I'm going to go find a lazy part of the river to go be in. Disappointed because the current was strong there as well, and also there was so much sediment inside the water from the thunderstorm the night before, so I just decided to head back to the eco space. Yeah. I was just eating at the lunch table and it started to drizzle a little bit. And I remember just looking out at the scenery and being really thankful to be here and to be able to enjoy a meal like this with this view at this time in the scenery, especially at this time in my life where I think I just wanted a calmer setting, a more peaceful setting, and to finally be able to enjoy it feels so good. The workday was pretty much over and there wasn't anybody in the co-working space, but I still decided to head up there to get some editing done. Overall, being here for the past 2 months has been a beautiful and overwhelming experience, and especially challenging because it's not easy to just get up and leave everything that I know. But I am really hopeful and optimistic for what's to come and seeing my life permanently outside of the United States.